Hello Libras, welcome to my channel, Tiger Lilith Tarot. We're going to be doing a love reading for you, specifically and only for you Libras, for your birthday. This is going to be a love reading for singles or for people that are paired up. It applies to both. We're just going to take a look here at what could be coming in for you for love for your new birthday here. Right? Happy birthday, Libras. As I mentioned in your general birthday reading, I have changed the crystals I have here. These are all crystals and gems associated with Libra placements. Right? We've got some rose quartz, some moonstone, some agate, some lapis lazuli, some amethyst, clear quartz, clear crystal quartz, and labradorite. If I had opal, I would put it out here as well. If you'd like a breakdown of those stones and why they are for you, please email me or leave me a comment down below. We can make that happen. Right? I'm going to start the same way I started with your general spread. We're just going to pull a few oracle cards to get some guiding energies, and then I'm going to go with the tarot. We'll clarify with the tarot, and then I'm going to end your reading with the love oracle deck. All right? It's called Island Time Wellness. They are love oracle cards. So, get a few cards for Libra placements for love. What's coming in for love? And Libras, as I mentioned in the other video as well, your general one, since it's your season, I will give away one free reading to a Libra. So if you are the first person that emails me at the email address below, the reading is yours. It will be a private personal reading just for you. Right? So please feel free to reach out. My email address, like I said, description box below. Right? So the first card we have coming out for you Libras for love for your new year is intention. Intention, centering, like this. Darker colors is what I'm noticing here. Purples, black, silver. Silver could be really significant for you this upcoming year when it comes to love. You could receive some sort of jewelry that is silver. Or just wearing silver could be almost like a conductor for you to attract and magnetize love and a relationship into your life. So we have intention, centering, and compassion. So leading energies when it comes to Libras for love for your new year. Setting intentions when it comes to love, relationships, or just being more loving, extending love in general. Centering. Really centering yourself. I feel like you're going to find for Libra, some of you, you're going to notice your partner mirroring you more this year. Mirroring your energies, your vibe. You might just feel more in tune with them. This always reminds me of, this looks like a mirror, like an old, vintage type mirror, silver again. And she's half in it, half out of it. We have butterfly wings again here coming up twice for you, which also came out twice in your general reading. So transformation, a big theme both in love and in life. But yeah, this is really striking me as a mirror image. So if you're singles, Libra, you could meet someone that is very similar to you, could be even another Libra. Or if you're partnered up, you could see your partner kind of getting more in tune with you. And then we have compassion here in love. Compassion, showing other people compassion, putting yourself in other people's shoes a little bit more this year, to really kind of understand more how others are feeling in certain situations. I think is going to be helpful for you in love this year. Let's see what's at the bottom of this deck. Truth. So a certain truth could come out, and you see these two people are almost dueling off. But there's a third energy here present, right here. I feel like that's the all-seeing eye, your third eye. So if you're hesitant about someone, I would say to trust your intuition to tell you the truth. Trust some sort, if you're questioning a new person, trust the universal energy that you are picking up from that person versus like what you see. If you think someone's lying to you, when it comes to love and your relationships, Libra, they probably are. The universe is what's going to be telling you the truth, okay? So we're going to pull a few tarot cards here. This is going to be, this first card is going to represent last year when it comes to love. So for Libras, last year in love. card to represent Libras last year in love. Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands, pardon me, Sagittarius energy. We also have Sagittarius energy at the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So last year you could have started a new relationship, some of you with a Sagittarius specifically, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And it could have maybe not gone so well. Oh, Leo heavy here too. Wow. And there's Aries, wow, major arcana. So we have all the fire signs down here heavy. Definitely could have started a relationship with a fire sign that maybe didn't work out. Right. And I say that because the Nine of Wands is a card of see, he's this is a very hesitant look on this man's face. He doesn't really want to move forward. It's a card about having your boundaries up, not feeling recognized, not feeling appreciated for all the work that you've done, all the work that you've put in. So in your relationships last year, Libras, in love, you could have been really trying to make something work with new people and it just wasn't happening. If you're already in a relationship, you could have felt very guarded around your partner because you feel like you were not being acknowledged for all the hard work you were putting into the relationship, for your efforts. I almost feel like you feel like you were invisible at times to your partner. Or in love, it was like people literally just weren't even looking at you, weren't seeing you. If you were on a dating app or something, it's like you weren't getting any messages because people, like your interpretation is that people were just kind of like scrolling by you on their phone and not paying your profile any mind. Or again, if you're paired up, your partner wasn't paying you nearly enough attention, and this left you kind of guarded up because you felt like you were not being seen at all. Not all the time, but sometimes. And I feel like some of you probably questioned your relationship last year, and if you even wanted to stay in it, if you're in one. Because you're like, well, if they're not even looking at me, what is the point, right? You were making all this effort, and I feel like the other person was not. So let's see what this year is when it comes to love for you, Libras. What is this year? This is going to be a card representing this year for Libras for love. Let's see. Hopefully a little better than the Nine of Wands. Oh, wow, the Hermit. Okay. Another 9. So immediately we have 2 9s coming out. Virgo energy here with the Hermit. So represents this year in love. Now the Hermit, as we know, the definition of a hermit is they are alone. But I don't think that's what this is saying here. The Hermit is a solitary energy, but it's about soul searching. The Hermit goes on solitary soul searching journeys to find the answer, because the Hermit knows that the answer is already inside of himself. But he needs quiet, he needs solitude in order to dive into himself to pull that answer out. That's what this lantern is. This is representative of the Hermit finding the answer inside of himself, and now he's got it captured. He's found the light, and he's going to shine it. He's going to use that answer that he found inside of himself to guide him. Because he's climbed to the top of a mountain, so now he has to go back down the mountain. But he got the answer. And so he can be guided back down with the light that he found inside of himself. So your new year in love is going to, I feel like you're going to really be connecting very deeply and on a soul level with your partner if you are a paired up person. You could be going on adventures with your person, right? You two together could go hiking to the top of a mountain. But there's something about the two of you going on this journey together, soul searching together. And remember I said you're going to be mirroring each other more this year. That's part of why, because you're both searching inside for the answers that you seek. And so you're both really reconnecting to yourselves. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This could be a slow process. The Knight of Pentacles moves very slowly, very methodically, but it's from a higher consciousness. So this is To me, your new year is going to be about deepening your connection with your person. And if you are single, it is about finding your own light inside of yourself and using that light to magnetize and attract the people that you want into your life. All right, let's see. The center card is going to be who is coming towards you. Who's coming towards Libras? Who is coming towards Libras when it comes to love? Who's coming towards Libras when it comes to love? King of Cups. Water sign. You all had water signs all over the place in your general spread, so it does not much surprise me that we have the King of Cups coming out here. Who is coming towards you? Kings are usually the fixed signs, so this could be Scorpio specific. To be another water sign, Pisces or Cancer. It doesn't even have to be a water sign, but this is someone that is very emotionally stable, very emotionally secure. They might not be the most emotionally expressive, but this person does not shy away from matters of the heart. They're a very good person to offer counsel when it comes to emotions. Like I said, they really have a good grasp on their feelings, on their emotions, on how they feel. They're in control of them. This isn't someone that would cry at the drop of a hat. Not that that's a bad trait or quality. I'm just saying that's not who this person is. It's almost like this is a weird message. There's like a formality to this person's emotions. You know, they're very aware of time and place and when their emotions should be expressed and when they should be more reserved with them. Right? Very emotionally intelligent person coming towards you. And if you are already paired up, I see your person becoming more emotionally intelligent and more emotionally independent too over this next year with you. Now we have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is one of your cards, Libras. So there could be some heartbreak going on when it comes to love. This person could have been someone that's been in and out of your life. You could have been on and off with this person. Maybe they come back in and apologize to you for not recognizing all of your efforts that you've been putting into the relationship. If there was a recent breakup, I could see someone coming back in and apologizing. Okay? So let's check what your unexpected gift or surprise is going to be when it comes to love. An unexpected gift or surprise for Libras. We got two cards coming out when it comes to love. Judgment card. That card also came out during your general reading, right in the center. That's Scorpio energy. Okay? Along with the Eight of Swords, Gemini energy. The Eight of Swords, okay, so this is what came out for your unexpected gift or surprise when it comes to love. If you felt very trapped in your head, like you didn't really know which way to go or where to turn, that is going to be ending. You're suddenly going to find yourself much more decisive, making decisions and really sticking with them. You're going to be coming out of some sort of mental maze that you've had to create. For some of you that are paired up, you've had to create this mental maze because of this lack of acknowledgement, right? It's almost like you had to create a reason to stay. But that's going to be leaving you. Your mind isn't going to be, you're not going to need to create all these mental mazes, which tells me that something in your love life is going to be simplified this year, if it wasn't last year. Last year, it might have been a little, it just feels hazy, is what it feels like. Like it's not there, it wasn't clear. It will be clear this year. Your love life will be much more clear for you. All right, let's take a look. This is going to be your superpower. What attracts people to you the most this year? Your most attractive trait, that kind of energy. Right? Your most attractive trait this year. Your love superpower. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Earth energy. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So what attracts people to you the most this year is your, there's a childlike energy to the Page of Pentacles. Pages are usually younger energies. They're often students. They can sometimes even represent children. Some of you, what attracts people to you the most this year, it could be your own kids. If you have kids, specifically a newer one, a younger child with the Page of Pentacles, that child could attract certain energies into your life this year that were not there before. Or if you're a new mother, you know, you're almost like the student of being a mother, like you're learning. And there's something very attractive about that. Especially if you're paired up. Feel like your partner watches you being a parent, a mother or a father, and the way that you're really stepping up and into the role is a very attractive trait, a very attractive quality to this person. Some of you could be returning to school to learn something new, to apply it in a practical manner in your life. You could be going to a training program, or perhaps if you already have a degree, you go back to school to get an advanced degree, or you might just be getting a degree right now. Just whatever this is, there's the potential for an upgrade in your material possessions, making offers, and receiving them. So that's something that draws people to you this year specifically. Operating from your higher consciousness too. Yellow represents our higher consciousness in tarot. And the green is that grounded energy, that earth energy. And he's wearing a green smock and he's standing in the grass. So there's something about your grounded, very earthy energy, Libras, that draw people to you. This could have to do with working with the earth. Maybe your garden draws people to you. Or what you grow, flowers, plants, herbs, that draws, it just something about that creates this magnetism with you when it comes to other people. Okay, we're going to clarify and we're going to get a little more information. Oh, this incense I'm burning for you guys smells so good. It's called Romance, you know, because it's a love reading and all. So I try and be on point with this stuff, as accurate as I can, and I always burn incense for the air signs. And this one's called Romance specifically. It smells like roses and like fresh linen. Very crisp and flowery. All right, let's see. This is representing your last year. We're going to clarify. This is a DreamWorks tarot deck, I believe is what it's called. I chose to use this one for your love reading because the images are a little more surreal. And I just thought it would be a good addition to a love reading. So, this is your last year, Libras. Represents last year. The Nine of Wands. What is this energy? Nine of Wands. You felt guarded, not acknowledged. The Knight, so the Nine of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Okay, the Knight of Wands also came out in your general reading, Libras. Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy, so we have, again, heavy Sag here. Seven of Cups is Scorpio. So Sagittarius and Scorpio heavy thus far. Could be dealing with one of those signs in love. You could have been dealing with one of those signs. But this represents your last year. Part of why I feel like you were not being acknowledged by your partner is because this Knight of Wands energy, you were kind of all over the place. And it kind of feels like your partner didn't know where you were. Remember I said it's almost like you feel like you weren't being seen by them? It's because they couldn't find you, Libras. It's quite interesting. You were a little bit somewhere else. Especially with the Seven of Cups here. The Seven of Cups is a very dreamy energy. It's a little bit of an escapist energy. You'll see there's all these different fractions. Oh, it's not going to focus, is it? I'm sorry. All these little pieces here are different fractions of her face that has come off. It's about wishing, it's about dreaming, kind of escaping into our emotional mind or in our heart, really, and dreaming and wishing from that place, but it's not really connected to the world. right? It's very, like I said, very whimsical energy. And the Knight of Wands flies by the seat of his pants. So I feel, Libra, like last year, one of the reasons that you weren't being acknowledged for your accomplishments is because in love, your partner didn't know where to find you. You weren't really present in the relationship. And if you're not in a relationship, you were not very present. You might have been on dating apps or going out on dates, but you weren't really there. Your mind and your energy was directed somewhere else. Or could have been directed to your person, but then it was also directed at 6 other places at the same time. You had a really hard time being present in love last year. So that's your last year when it comes to love. Very dreamy, very whimsical, but not really there. Yeah, look at that. The Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Need I say more? You're getting back to your divinely aligned path here, right? With this soul searching. Here's the Hermit. This year when it comes to love. This is this year's energy when it comes to love. For Libra placements, please. This year's energy when it comes to love. For Libras, please. This year's energy when it comes to love. Okay. Beautiful. We got the 2 of Cups. Oh, with the Devil. Really funny, because I was going to say it almost looks like she has devil horns there. And then here's the Devil. Okay. Well, Libras, this is interesting. Represents this year in love. 2 of Cups and the Devil. So this soul-searching energy is obviously, clearly very attractive to people. If you're single, you have a lot of people wanting to come into union with you. But some of these energies are not... do not have your best interest at heart with the Devil here. So what I'm going to say this year is there's a lot of temptation for you in love this year. Those of you that are in a relationship, you could be tempted to look elsewhere. You could find yourself developing a bit of a wandering eye. So just kind of look out for that. Others of you, you find yourself really reconnected to your partner in a physical way, in a very physical way. There's this is a lot of lustful energy here, the 2 of Cups and the Devil. Okay? It's about union and harmony with the 2 of Cups and coming together with someone. This is someone, it's interesting I said mirroring, because the 2 of Cups is coming together with someone that doesn't quite look the same as you. Some of you could be finding yourself in a different kind of relationship altogether this year. Some of you could be entering into same-sex relationships this year if that's something that you haven't done for you, and that would be brand new. I could see that for a portion of you. But there's something about, if you're single, there's something about these new people coming into your life that they're different than past partners. They're different than you. They mirror you. These are very attractive people with the Devil. There is a lot of physical attraction here between you and your partner this year. And if you don't develop a wandering eye, what instead happens is that you and your partner are very much bonded physically this year, more so than you were last year. If you are looking for love, and are single, all this soul searching that you've done or are doing is very, very attractive. It's making you very magnetic, and it's calling a lot of energies that want to come into harmony with you. But just be careful with the Devil here, because if someone looks too good to be true or seems too good to be true, they are. Just trust that. We have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. You're going to be very connected to the universe. I said that in your general reading as well. So trust your intuition here. You can see more than what is being shown to you. Okay? Just trust it, because I'm telling you, Libras, I see there's a lot of very attractive energies coming to you that want to be with you, but you're going to have to make the decision on which one you want to be with. It's probably why this intention setting is very important. It's going to help you weed out all those energies coming to you because you are so much more solid in yourself now. You're giving this worth that you didn't feel, you're giving it back to you this year, and that is, it's incredibly attractive. All right? Represents this year. If you didn't have a great sex life last year, I see that very much changing this year as well. All right? Who's coming towards you? This King of Cups. These emotions, this very emotionally stable, emotionally intelligent leader. Kings. Kings are always leader. They're in control. They're powerful. Okay. Oh, good. We got the King of Swords coming out. So between this reading and your general reading, you got all the kings showing themselves. You have the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles in your general reading. This one we have the King of Cups and the King of Swords. All right, King of Cups paired with the Four of Cups, the Empress, and the King of Swords. So this is Cancer energy here. The Empress is you and Libra, you and Taurus. Pardon me. It's Venus ruled card, and the King of Swords is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but Aquarius heavy. Who is coming towards you? So it's interesting. This is someone that, again, while they're very emotionally intelligent and they're kind of ruled by their emotions, you don't see that about this person. Not only you, this person just doesn't appear that way, period. They appear actually a little removed from their emotions. This could also become someone, again, I could definitely see someone coming back from the past that you have dated or been in an on and off relationship with. They could be currently pulled away from you, but they are so drawn to you, they cannot ignore your vibrancy and your fertility and your abundance, that they come back in. They come back in leading with words and logic, though. That's what I mean by this person, while they are so emotionally mature, it's almost like they take that emotional maturity and apply it to their brain, their logic, how they speak. Their emotions are a little bit hidden. And they lead, this is someone that, while they're leading with emotion, it seems as if they're leading with logic. This is someone I feel you could trust. They might do a little double speak sometimes with you. But again, trust your emotions. We have the Death card at the bottom of the deck with the King of Cups right below it. Death is Scorpio. And like I mentioned, the kings are usually, so Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. Well, it's a Scorpio here. Seven of Cups, Scorpio. So, again, with trusting your intuition, there is a transition happening here when it comes to emotions. Because Ace of Cups is right underneath the King. Something brand new emotionally. So this person coming towards you, it's going to be a new emotional experience for you because of how logically they speak, I feel. This person is not a show-off. They just are. This is a very confident person. And if the person you're with has not been confident lately, you will see them becoming more confident this year. They don't feel like they have to prove anything to anyone. They said they just are. They're solid. And if they haven't been, this year they will be. There's a solidity to it's like they're solidifying. If they've felt like kind of a blob, they're becoming solid now. All right, since we got two cards that came out for your unexpected gift or surprise, the Eight of Swords along with Judgment, I'm going to look at what energy connects those two. All right, the Eight of Swords with Judgment. What's the connecting energy here for those two cards for Libras in love, please? Connecting energy for the Eight of Swords and Judgment. Okay. Another King at the bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. So we have the Page of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles coming out. Fire energy, Page of Wands, Ace of Cups, water energy, and Five of Pentacles is Taurus. Okay. Page of Wands here. Okay, Ace of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Unexpected gift, surprise, connecting energies. All right. So your unexpected gift or surprise here is that you are not going to be left out in the cold, Libras. You are going to experience the support, specifically when it comes to your creative endeavors and your emotions. You're finally going to be supported in them. You might not have felt very supported by your partner in your creative endeavors, especially if you are a musician specifically. If you've been trying to make music, make something happen with that. Your partner has not been very supportive, but they will be now. This is a sudden change as well. It's a sudden change in your partner, but it's also a sudden change for you, because there's support that comes to you that you did not see this coming. Because you've had to make these mazes in your head in order to make decisions here. Your unexpected gift or surprise is getting out of those mazes. The way that is happening is through support. It's like all of a sudden, Libras, this year, you really experience the love that you've been wanting. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Some of you, your unexpected gift or surprise this year, if you thought you could not have children, you get pregnant, or a child is brought into your life somehow. Perhaps some of you adopt, or you foster, or you inherit a child. But some of you, if you thought you couldn't have children, you unexpectedly you get pregnant, or there's a child is brought into your life. For others of you that this is about a child, your partner suddenly becomes a really good parent. If they haven't been stepping up lately, that changes. It's just all this support. You could even have people return things to you this year that they stole from you. Or you could, I could see receiving apologies for people that left you out in the cold. But either way, the support comes pouring in for you, and you feel you feel supported in your emotions and in your creative endeavors this year. And it comes to love. Okay, so you're supported by your loved one, and if you find yourself in a relationship with someone, this could be someone a little younger than you, or if not, just maybe a little more, they're emotionally mature, but they could be a little immature when it comes to creative endeavors or other aspects of life, but they're not going to leave you behind. This is someone, you're going to experience loyalty here. That's your unexpected gift and surprise. Loyalty from your loved one and your loved ones. Let's clarify your superpower. What is your most attractive trait this year? This very practical energy, your very grounded energy here. The Tower. And the King of Pentacles. Okay, so more grounded energy. Now the Tower is Mars. Tower is Aries energy. Mars also, before the discovery of Pluto, Scorpio was ruled by Mars as well. So kind of, again, lots of Scorpio energy here. The Tower and the King of Pentacles. Okay. Your most attractive trait. Your most attractive trait is, again, you're very grounded, but this year there's a fearlessness to you that you probably have not had, at least in this past year and possibly years more in the past. Because I feel like this Tower is here as this magnetic quality that you have. This is you kind of shaking foundations, especially when it comes to authority figures. There are people in your life that maybe they haven't been the authority, they took on this role of authority figure, but then they don't really follow through. I feel like now is the year that you're going to shake it up. You're not afraid to call people out, to take that crown off someone else's head and put it on your own. And that's very attractive this year. It's really taking your power back is what I'm going to say. And it's like there's also something very magnetic about you in the sense that you can be a student and a leader at the same time. I see you being a really beneficial leader here when it comes to your love relationships here, Libra, because not only can you be the boss, but you can still take criticism because you're learning. You understand that even if you're in control and even if you're in a place of power and authority, there is still always something for you to learn. So I don't see you as this, you're not like this dictator, authoritarian, I'm in control of the finances and I'm in control of the house and this is my business and you will do what I say. That's not how you do it. It's a more gentler approach. And in love, and this really attracts people to you. It pulls people in. Your partner is finding you more attractive with this, because it's a balanced energy. And Libra, you are the scales, Yeah, I feel that that's incredibly, incredibly attractive quality. Your most attractive one this year is that balance. You were out of balance last year, for sure. But it's coming back this year. You're the boss and you're the student. But you're not afraid to shake the foundation and see what falls out. If the foundation cracks, it was not stable to begin with, right? If something that you say or do can affect the foundation of a relationship that strongly, then how strong was that foundation to begin with, I feel like you get what I'm saying here. Queen of Cups is at the bottom of the deck to end your read. Oh no, we got some love cards to pull. That's right. Queen of Cups, emotions. Again, King and Queen of Cups. These are divine counterparts. Very emotionally connected to one another. Right. We're going to end this reading with a few cards from the Oracle deck. Oracle Love deck. Just going to see what comes out here. Libras. This new year. Actually, no, I'm going to pull a card for each one here. Your last year with love. We're going to end it with an oracle card. Palm tree. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. This represents your last year when it comes to love. So, the relationship that you're in, probably strong if you're in one, but again, there was not acknowledgement. There wasn't, I feel like it endured because it is permanent and stable and secure, but it wasn't acknowledged. There wasn't a lot of exchange of love last year between you and your person. Or like I said, if you were single, you just couldn't find, like I said, you felt like you weren't being seen, but as I mentioned, that's because people couldn't find you. You weren't quite here. Butterfly represents this year. I love that because we have butterfly imagery everywhere in this spread and in your general reading. Relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child and growth. So that represents your new year when it comes to love. The butterfly. Evolving to the next phase, which makes great sense with the hermit coming out there. Right? That deeper connection, that soul connection. Who is coming towards you? We have the word ascending here. This is a girl holding on to balloons. Balloons could be significant if you're looking for signs and symbols and synchronicities. Transcending obstacles, learning expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Very nice. So So you have someone coming into your life, I said, that wants union. This is a person who knows they're probably transcending some obstacles right now, but they want to learn. All right, and that's why you're so very attractive to them, probably, because you are like the eternal student this year. Okay, let's see what this unexpected surprise or gift is for Libras in love. Unexpected surprise or gift. The Phoenix. Well, funny enough, the Phoenix is one of Scorpio's symbols. So here's more Scorpio. New phase. Rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. So we have the word growth on 3 of the 4 of these cards. So I would say growth is a very big theme of love for you this year, Libras. But this is the Phoenix. Again, I apologize. I don't know why this is not focusing here. So remember I mentioned there's someone that you're on and off again that could come back, right? New phase, rekindle, and renew. So there could be someone from the past, but I feel that your unexpected gift and surprise is that you're rekindling and renewing. If it's not someone new, it's the relationship you already have. It's transforming. It's growing, clearly. Word growth on 3 of these cards. There's lots of growth for you when it comes to love. Changed mind. Someone, your unexpected surprise is that someone comes back from your past. They have changed, they have grown, they have changed their mind. The Phoenix, they have reemerged from the ashes as something else. That's the change. Your superpower. What attracts people to you the most this year? Your most attractive trait. We have healthy choices. Healthy choices. I would say, I don't know what the words on this card are yet, but I'm going to say that, that's getting good sleep, eating well, exercising, the basics, right? Making healthy choices in love and life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. So that is your most attractive trait, is making these healthy choices in life. And I would say that when you make healthy choices, you do naturally feel more balanced. And that is the energy I was picking up on in this particular area, is that balance that you are going to have back. It's coming back, right? Healthy choices in love and life. So that self-love that you have for yourself, that self-care, tending to your garden, either metaphorically or literally, all very attractive. I'm really seeing a lot of you starting to grow your own food this year, really, as a part of your self-love and your self-care, watching what you put into your body more this year, and trying to make it as holistic and natural as possible. All right, Libras, this is what I've got for you for your birthday love reading. Again, free reading for the first person that reaches out. Email me, email address is below. Or if you would like a private reading, you can always just email me about that as well. Otherwise, I hope this resonated. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. Happy birthday.